when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show here on Tobago Updates Television. It is Thursday, 20th February 2025, and we're coming to you live from the Port Mall here in Scarborough, Tobago. I am Adana Kumbi, and this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it.
Good morning, and my name is Akinlabi Holder, and welcome to the Tobago Updates morning show. I hope that you are refreshed, you're getting ready for work, you're drinking your tea, you're eating your bread and your butter, and you're getting things ready to get going. You're getting the children ready, and you're already out on the road preparing to give your best today.
That's right. But you also have to be careful because Akinlabi, we had some rainfall this morning.
Yes.
Out of the blues. I just heard a loud crash of rain coming down this morning. So those of you who are getting ready, if you're taking your morning stroll before you get ready for work, be careful on our nation's roads this morning. And you drivers, when the road is wet, you want to be very, very careful. You don't want to be speeding, going to where you are. Sometimes we forget that there are pedestrians as well on the street, and you drive. Sometimes I see some drivers driving and they splash up water on pedestrians. I mean, come on. Let us think about the other users of the space as well. Even if you want to get to somewhere fast, if you see somebody walking on the street and there is a puddle of water or the road is wet, just approach cautiously to ensure that that person also gets the best use of the space, and it's not just about you and you getting there on time. So you want to ensure that, we live in a space where we're not selfish and we're not self-absorbed, and we think about other people as well. Akinlabi, I know plenty of things happening today. We're going to get into all of that a little bit later, and I know you're excited, eh?
Well, the time coming up, the Carnival season really picking up. There are a lot more activities happening around this time as you get closer to the Monday and the Tuesday on the road.
That's right.
So, the excitement is really building, and over the next week and a half, week so,
jamming's right down.
Jamming's right down to the ground.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lovely show lined up for you this morning, but before we get into all of that, we head on over to the news in 90 seconds.
Thank you, Adana. Here is your news in 90 seconds for Thursday, February 20th, 2025. The chairman of the Tobago Mass Band Leaders Association, Deanne McCrimmon, highlighted that the registration deadline for Carnival mass bands has extended to February 24th. Carnival theme No Place Like Home takes place on March 3rd to 4th. Initially set for February 17th, the deadline was revised as more bands continue to register. So far, 20 junior bands, including 5 large ones, have signed up, along with 6 senior bands and 7 for Juve. Despite some band leaders opting out due to the lack of a Senior Band of the Year competition, registration remains active until Monday. Up next, Public Utilities Minister Marvin Gonzalez announced that a South Trinidad contractor has been charged for a water racket in Mon Diablo, where residents were forced to buy truck-borne water. A police investigation is also underway into a similar scheme alleged involving Sandy Grande councillors, staff, and WASA employees. Gonzalez claimed officials deliberately disrupted water supply to profit from trucking services. The TTPS Anti-Corruption Unit is investigating. Sandy Grande Corporation Chairman Kenwin Phillip welcomed the probe. Meanwhile, Gonzalez confirmed a new water treatment plant in Guanapo North Oropouche will benefit thousands of residents. And finally, Anthony Squeezy Rankin LaFleur won the 2025 Young King competition at the Queen's Park Savannah, joining legends like David Rudder and Crow. Performing in a white suit with dancers, he impressed judges with his Calypso justice. Despite being called out by competitors Kyle Cowie, he added a new verse on parental responsibility, earning crowd approval. Justice is a Calypso Monarch front-runner. LaFleur, also reigning freestyle champion, remains focused on delivering strong performances. Cowie placed second, Mohamed Muwaki third, while veteran Dunrick Master Funny Williamson was honored for his contributions to Calypso. And that was your news in 90 seconds.
Thank you, Bianna, for our news there in 90 seconds. And of course, you know, Carnival, things in the air, as Akinlabi and I was saying just before we went over to the news. And we know in the Tobago space, as I mentioned, I think it was earlier in this week or last week, that thing that is indigenous to us here in Tobago, the Interdepartment Calypso and Personality Competition takes place tonight.
Yes.
I'm not asking you guys who you're rooting for. I don't want to ask Oli. I don't want any biases here on set this morning, but I have a fair idea as to who you are rooting for. But in terms of having, you know, speaking to the competitors, and, you know, just feeling the vibes, how you all thinking it's going to roll out tonight in terms of, you know, the performances on stage, whether it is the Calypso part or it is the personality. What are you all feeling?
I think that there's a very it's very competitive this year. I think the competition is very tight, and I think that you would see a number of great performances in both the personality and the Calypso competitions, and people really have to come with their A game this year in order to walk away with the title.
And you know, I'm looking now at the theme, retro. I know a lot, especially in modern day, we try to go for the modern day trends. You know, you want to be in, you know, what's happening now. So to go back to the 60s, you really have to do your research. You really have to ensure that you understand the time of the 60s. You have to understand the fashion, the language, the culture of the 60s. I feel to bring it to the stage to ensure that you really capture. It's not just in your costume. It's not just in your, you know, you want to really bring that out to ensure that, you know, the 60s is really represented there when they come out. So of course we're cheering for everybody. We want to see the creativity, we want to see the diversity, we want to see everything coming out there, and I'm rooting for everybody. I'm just letting you all know. I know my other my two co-hosts, they might have their little preferences here and there, which is quite fine, but you know, I'm rooting for the Interdepartment Committee and the Tobago House of Assembly, because I know that this event is a long-standing event and I know it's going to be successful tonight, a good turnout and stuff like that.
Yes.
Diana?
Well, I would like to share the same sentiments as Akinlabi. It's very competitive this year. You know, seeing the personalities showcased last Friday, as well as the Calypsonians. You know, most times, like leading up to the March Grand Night, you wait for the Calypso because, you know, there may be some pick-on from within the government, so to speak. I yet to hear what will be coming out of those Calypsos tonight.
And the thing is, they're so tight-lipped. They're so tight-lipped about their Calypsos, you know, and that for me, that's the thing I look forward to the most. I could take or leave the personality part of it. I mean, I like to see their talent. But you see that Calypso, when they start talking about social and current affairs and issues and the way how they deliver those issues in song, so that people they don't really say the actual words, but you could understand what they say and you could pick up, you know, and that's what I'm looking for tonight when they deliver, when they hit that stage, because our culture is so rich, our culture is so real and so influential. So, you know, I'm actually remembering some of the songs from the last Interdepartment, you know, floating around in my head. So, you know, I'm looking forward to see how they deliver this year. What about you, Akinlabi? What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm just looking forward to, you know, great performances. Like you said, the Calypsos, I really want to hear what persons will be singing about, but also the personalities and the costuming that they will be wearing on the night. I really look forward to the craftsmanship and the creativity within the costuming, and really want to see what each personality is going to bring as their performances, because even though I know that some of them are strong, I'm not sure what they're going to bring as the talent. So I'm really excited to see what is going to unfold tonight.
That's right, that's right. And of course, you know, it's up to the judges. And I know they have do they still have the flag waving posse this year?
They're supposed to have it.
Right, well, we're going to see what happening there, because, you know, people come out. I mean, outside of cheering on your personality and the Calypso, and there are other things that people really come out for as well. And I think that is a major part of the event as well. So I'm looking to see how that is going to go. I remember the last one too. I remember certain things about the flag waving thing also, but we're going to leave that right there this morning. We're going to leave that right there. And I know another event is happening today, Akinlabi.
Yes, this evening, tonight will also be the Soca Champions finals, and I know that our Tobagonian verse is in the finals, Jaheim versus Thomas, and we wish him all the best. We hope that he really comes away with the Youth Soca Champion crown, And we're just supporting him tonight as well.
That's right, that's right. So exciting things are happening in the Tobago space. Exciting things are happening for all of us where our culture is concerned, and we'll continue to support.
But Adana, just before you go, right? I know you said that you're supporting everyone, but while you are in the living room, you know, taking in the show later, I just want you to wear something white. That's all. Something white.
That's your bias coming out there. Smelling the bias, smelling it. But that's all right. That's all right. I will wave my flag. I will wear whatever, and I will. Yeah, I'm there. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us through this couple of minutes of exciting banter this morning, talking about things happening in Tobago. You know, we're really excited. Bianna, thank you so much for being on set with us this morning and going through the paces as well. And we do hope you have a wonderful day. And we know where you're gonna be tonight. And so we're looking for you there too. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the morning where we celebrate with those who are celebrating. It's time for our birthday shout outs. All right, and we start the birthday shout outs by speaking with Amelia Giloom. We're not speaking with her. Amelia Giloom is celebrating a birthday today, and we do want to wish her a happy birthday. We do pray that God's blessings continue to rest upon your life and that you have a wonderful and an awesome birthday today.
We also want to wish a belated happy birthday to Mr. Niall George, Assemblyman Niall George. We hope that you had a blessed day yesterday. We hope that you spent it with family and friends, and you celebrated it in the way that you felt best possible.
Right, and this is the Assistant Secretary in the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, and I wonder where you're coming out with tonight to support your crew there at Tourism. So we do wish you a happy belated birthday, and we hope that you continue to enjoy your birthday throughout the entire week. So happy belated birthday to you. And birthday blessings are also going out to Miss Helen Simon. Helen Simon from her husband Selwyn Simon, her son Dale Simon, and two granddaughters, Tisayan, I hope I said this correctly, and Tiasan Simon, and the entire Simon family. We do say happy birthday to you, and we pray God's blessings upon your life. And we do hope that you have a wonderful birthday today. So happy birthday to you. And of course, if you are celebrating a birthday and we don't have your photo, we still join in with you, whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, a promotion, a retirement, you're dedicating your birthday, are you dedicating your baby, your child is going off to college, you're getting married, whatever you are celebrating, we join in the celebration with you, and we remind you to put God first, because He is the sole reason why there's even anything for you to celebrate. So do not forget to put Him first. And I want to go back to interdepartment this morning. I see a message coming here, a sneaky message coming in from my previous co-host, Mr. Julian Skeet, who is the administrator in a specific division, in fact, the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. And I hear him saying all the way tourism, all the way for Interdepartment 2025. We're going to see about that. We're going to see about that. There's somebody else in studio who is also supporting that division. I'm not calling any names. And it seems as it's something with my co-host. It's something with my co-host. I'm not going to say much further, but it seems like tourism kind of like they send their posse. And okay, we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes. I know everybody's supporting their own crew, but all the best to everybody there as well tonight. Akinlabi, who are we speaking with this morning, boy?
Well, this morning we're having conversations with Mr. Ainsley King, president of TUCO Trinidad and Tobago, and we will be talking about the activities that TUCO has for Carnival 2025. Also up afterwards, we have Miss Elizabeth Lady Montano. She's an author. I think we know her very well, and she will be talking about her book, King of Soca. And then finally, we're going to have Melanie Forbes, sales coordinator, and she's going to be talking about the Bus It tour to Castara.
That's right.
So it's a packed day.
That's right. And so we do hope that you could stay with us as we have those conversations this morning. I mean, we're talking about the season that we're in, is Carnival season, so we want to get the information. We want to celebrate our culture, and we want to ensure we keep putting it on a national and international stage. So let us continue to celebrate each other as we are celebrating the culture. And don't forget, while we are watching Interdepartment, whether you're there live or whether you're there from your living room, if you're in your living room, Guess who is streaming the show live? Tobago Updates Television, of course, so you can tune in on our Facebook or YouTube pages on AMPLIA 102 or Flow 121 or 130 to catch the inter-department, because Tobago Updates Television is bringing it to you live and direct for all of you living room cheerers like myself. I will be there cheering on from my living room tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go for a short break before we begin conversations this morning. And as we go, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.
Greetings everyone, I am Miss Kersha Kent, the reigning Miss Women Afro Queen 2023. Come along on this journey to see who will be crowned Miss Women Afro Queen 2025.
9 delegates are set to compete for the coveted title of Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025.
My name is Naomi Ramasa. Standing before you, I am Kalia Denum. I stand before you as Miss Jada Covington.
This highly anticipated pageant will be held on Wednesday, February 26th at the Sid Gray Complex.
I am Kershal Pierre. I am Julissa Sandy. I am Miss Kaisha Joseph.
One of these 9 gems will win my crown.
These talented women will be vying for the crown, showcasing their beauty, intelligence, and cultural pride.
Salam, I am Shanicia Walker. Hi everyone, I am the multi-talented Kian Jerry.
It is an pleasant day to all.
I am
Caris in Mary Manswell. Come join me to crown the new Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025 at Singway Complex, the 26th of February. Save the date and don't be late.
This promises to be an exciting event celebrating the rich heritage and vibrant spirit of Tobago. See you there. Get ready, Tobago! The Tobago Standards Showroom Warehouse Sale. It's on February 21st and 22nd only. From 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. we are slashing prices on everything. That's right, up to 75% off. Furniture, appliances, electronics, you name it. It's on sale. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. Tobago Standards. Nobody beats us on price. See you there.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats. With AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds, up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
So guys, there are some new developments in housing in Tobago. So it's goat racing time. This is 116, the show that keeps you in the know with all things Tobago House of Assembly. Each week, 116 delivers a fun and engaging overview of the latest developments, achievements, activities, and events of our dynamic assembly. So join me. Let's dive into the Tobago House of Assembly's Week in Review right here on 116.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979438.
Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off. Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Tobago Updates Television. I'm telling you what, it is rising here on set this morning. Our studio, our Tobago Updates studios, is become alive. And even if you look at our comments on the Tobago Updates Television page, I'm seeing some little pick-on taking place there. But before we get into that, I want all of our viewers to put in our comments, who are you supporting tonight for Interdepartment 2025? We have so many divisions. We also have fire service and we also have police in there as well Promotional and TNTech. So who are you supporting tonight for Interdepartment, whether it's Personality or Calypso? We already have some comments in our stream here, in our comment stream here, in our Facebook live stream.
Read them.
My co-host likes Bacchanal, y'all. He likes Bacchanal. And I guess this is the season for Bacchanal, right? And so the first comment coming in talking about who they're supporting, of course, is my previous co-host, Mr. Julian Skeet. He came in on our chat and now he come in on the comments talking about tourism all the way. Tourism all the way. Then I see somebody else saying, Julian Skeet, tourism, nothing. Tourism, nothing. And then I'm seeing Army Green go mash them up tonight. Sailors cannot beat no soldier. Sailors, I believe sailors are coming from the white team, which is TNTech. So, you know, TNTech, of course, is what I see some, but I'm not going to call it name. You all could check the comments to see who is saying what there. But, of course, we want to know who you are supporting for Interdepartment tonight. Keep the conversation going so that we will know what is happening. Akilabi, I've seen somebody with a name like yours. Somebody with a name that looks exactly like yours saying the Army Green gonna mash them up tonight. Sailors cannot beat no soldier.
Right,
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. But the person has a name that looks exactly like yours. So tell me about these soldiers.
Well, the only thing I would like to say is that, you know, Army Green is a real nice color to put on tonight. If you're coming out tonight to the show, Army Green is a real nice color to put on tonight, because in my life, I have never once seen a sailor beat a soldier.
All right. The peacock is getting real in the studio this morning, but we're going to continue that a little bit later. Guess who's online? Our first guest is online and he's ready to have the conversation, staying with the very same topic, Carnival 2025. We're speaking this morning with Mr. Ainsley King, and Ainsley King is the president of TUCO Trinidad and Tobago, as we get into the conversations about what's happening for Carnival 2025. Good morning, Mr. King, and welcome.
Morning. Hello, Tobago. Long time I haven't been home.
All right, it's a pleasure having you with us this morning, and we are, we're already in the Carnival season. Things already start happening. We're seeing activities, events taking place. We've seen competitions have already started. Before we get into, the administrative part of the conversation, in terms of your position as the president, how are you feeling about Carnival 2025 so far?
Very comfortable, extremely comfortable. This year we have started our preparations very early. So we are in a very, very good place. And we are seeing some very positive changes too. Actually, we actually use a lot of intelligence, into our planning and execution for the 2025 season. We also embark on some new initiatives which we have implemented, and so far the results is working very effectively. We have done some rebranding, and we have also reinvented the wheel in some areas, and our reasons for that is because we have recognized the need, because we are really promoting an art form that has been here from decades, from way back in Africa, centuries ago. And, we saw the need for innovation. So innovation have actually met with tradition, and it is working very, very, very smooth. We are seeing some very positive results, because we have changed from the Calypso tent, our main Calypso tent. We actually have 4, because we have the different zones. We have East, West, North, and Tobago. But we also have a flagship tent that used to be branded as Calypso House for a couple of decades now. And we have changed the name, changed the branding of the name to the Calypso Dynasty. And we have moved our venue to the Radisson Hotel, which has created a very comfortable and special space. And we are seeing an increase and also a change in the audience. We are seeing a nice mix where diversity is concerned, and we are actually seeing more numbers, right? We also created a venue around the Savannah that we have branded as the TUCO hub. It's a cultural hub that it is, and we are using that to facilitate other tents and like, for example, I want to explain to you like the Shigalo's Kaiso Review and Kokro tent and well, other tents, like private tents, guys who are doing their thing. We have recognized that some of them have some serious challenge with promoting Calypso. So what we have done is to create a space that is fully loaded, set and organized with a very high standard, so that they could have a space that they could execute their event at a very high standard. And we are supporting them by doing ads and so on for them, to help them to promote Calypso in a better way, because that's our intention, to bring more quality and more class for the sake of making it more attractive and more visible, and we have also embarked on the Year Kaiso, which I will share with you later on. But for now, things are going very smooth. Let me allow you to ask whatever question that you may desire to ask at this time.
Mr. King, I'm wondering if there are questions left for me to ask, because I mean, you give me a lot of information. And you started off by saying that you were working with intelligence, because I know in the past, recent years, TUCO has had a lot of challenges in terms of being able to execute their responsibilities, their duties as TUCO. I know you're saying that you're in a good place, and you spoke about some of the things you implemented. Outside of the things you implemented, or leading up to the things that you implemented, what was the conversation like with the stakeholders to get you to where you are now, to be in such a comfortable place to be able to provide the measure of support that is needed for the art form?
Well, it's always a challenge to share, to get the next party to understand what the vision is and what it is and how effective it is. So you always you always have that challenge to convince, and I think that the understanding is clear, the picture is clear as to what we are targeting, because at this point we are trying to create more space, and more space meaning to have to start practicing outside of Trinidad and Tobago. We recently had a trial run at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, and that turned out to be very successful, because as a result of that, we are looking at the data where ticket sales are concerned for Saturday. Saturday is the semi-final round of the National Calypso Monarch competition, and we are seeing an increase also in sales, and most of the sales online. 3/4 of it would have registered from the United States and a mixture United States and England, So it seems like the diaspora is getting the message, and or we are becoming more attractive or more visible in the eyes of the diaspora. And I give this to the outcome of the show at the Apollo, right? So hence the reason that we have decided, because based on what we are seeing, we recognize the need for us to intensively promote Calypso, and rather than making it seasonal and to erase the thought that Calypso is a seasonal thing. We recognize that in order to impact the mindsets of the people here in Trinidad and Tobago, that we will have to be kind of consistent, and we need to use as much time as possible. So we intend to make the year we have declared the year of Calypso, 2025, the year of Calypso, and we intend to use that to do our promotion, to bring the awareness, to even educate people, because what we have recognized is that a lot of people don't really know and understand Calypso and the value of Calypso and the connection it has with our African heritage, because I mean it's deep and it continues to contribute to our country in a vast way, especially where cultural diplomacy is concerned. Calypso has done a lot of work back in the 1990s, back to the 1940s, where cultural diplomacy is concerned, to put Trinidad and Tobago on the map of the world universally. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but all this we intend to bring forth some education to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
And this is actually a good direction to go for Calypso. I see, especially we know that the steel pan has also taken that kind of movement in terms of ensuring that there's a presence throughout the year. And so, I must applaud the efforts for taking Calypso on the international stage, not just as a seasonal thing, but to ensure that it remains relevant throughout the year. And not just internationally, I'm thinking, is there any plans to ensure that Calypso stays alive in Trinidad and Tobago as well? And as you mentioned, not just at Carnival time when you have to compose a Calypso for competition, but are there any conversations in terms of ensuring the culture remains alive, that the children understand how to compose Calypsos, for instance, that they understand the same history you were talking about where Calypso is concerned?
Yeah, well, activation is in place. You know they say dance yard before you dance abroad. Well, we are quite aware of that, and we know the foundation is important, and we have a lot in place for that, because although I've mentioned the foreign intentions, plans, we also, well, of course, we have a lot. And when I emphasize on the year of Calypso, I mean, I didn't say it, but a lot of work will be done right here, right? But the way the juniors are concerned, that is going very well, and I know a lot of people doesn't know that. Right, the future of Calypso is looking very, very good. We are able to assess that from our junior activities, not just this year but even last year. A lot of participation is there, right? But we intend to spread it out more, and yes, we have a lot of educational programs set in place for the rest of the year, and we also we are involving everyone, and we are making it all inclusive. And another thing that we are conscious of is that where the music of this country is concerned, Calypso basically formed the foundation of all the music that is practiced here in Trinidad and Tobago, even to the zest music. Right, the foundation of every artist involving the zest music is really has Calypso influence in it, But we know that the influence of the world continue to impact and every culture across the globe, But the reality is that Calypso continues to be like that base, that foundation, and it's like the dough of a pizza. You decorate it all how you put the different ingredients on it, but the dough is the dough. The dough is the dough, and the dough is holding everything together.
Mr. King,
So that is how we see it. Yes, sir.
Mr. King, just one last question. We spoke about Trinbago and the attempts to really keep steel pan current, and we know the efforts of TUCO right now. What has TUCO's relationship been like over the past couple of years in terms of building relationship with corporate entities to really see that viability of the organization and help to finance some of the projects to keep Calypso relevant year-round?
Well, the reality, my brother, is that influence attracts, right? And so far, what our redirecting of the way we operate and the way we approach and promote things has been attracting a lot of corporate sponsors, and we know that is what it really takes, because it's better when people come to you than you go to people, right? And we are aware of that. And so far we are seeing corporate Trinidad showing interest and lending their support and even asking, volunteering and asking how they could play a part. in our plans and activities that that we intend to execute in the future. So where that is concerned, we are in a good place, and I continue saying we are in a good place. Okay, babes, I understand. Go do your thing.
I believe, of course, after establishing a brand, you kind of attract, based on what you're saying, you attract that kind of interest, building a brand. So we hope that as TUCO continues to build and establish the brand, that, we continue to have more buy-in and more persons showing interest to ensure the sustainability of the organization as well. Mr. King, we wish you the very best for Carnival 2025 and beyond. And of course, keeping Calypso alive in Trinidad, Tobago, the Caribbean, the regions across the globe, and ensuring that Calypso remains relevant on international stages as well. So thank you so very much, and do have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been speaking with Mr. Ainsley King, president of TUCO, talking about Carnival 2025 and their projections. Before we go to a break, we have the photo of the day. Photo of the day this morning. Can you guess where this photo was taken? This photo of the day was sent in to us this morning by Rashid Zier. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Photo of the day. Can you guess where this photo was taken? So please leave your comments on our Facebook and our YouTube live streams. Don't forget also, viewers, that you have to let us know who you're supporting. I see the comments are coming in. I see they're talking about health pussy. I see they're talking about legislature. I see all kind of things coming in there on the comments. Keep the comments coming in. We want to know who you are supporting for our own thing. Yes, THA inter-departments taking place there tonight. So don't forget to leave your comments. We've got to go for a short break before we continue conversations this morning. And as we go, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.
Get ready, Tobago! The Tobago Standards Showroom Warehouse Sale. It's on February 21st and 22nd only. From 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. we are slashing prices on everything. That's right, up to 75% off. Furniture, appliances, electronics, you name it. It's on sale. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. Tobago Standards. Nobody beats us on price. See you there.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Tobago Updates Television. I am Adana Kumbi, and we continue conversations this morning. We're staying with Carnival, culture, and all things Trinidad and Tobago. And we're going to head on into a conversation with Elizabeth Lady Montano. author and mother of one of our greatest soca legends of Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I am very happy to be talking to Tobago this morning.
And we are so happy to have you with us this morning. First and foremost, let me just say congratulations to you, not just on your book, but also on the work that you have done throughout the years, ensuring that soca is in good hands. You have worked tirelessly, so I have to give you your roses right now. I have to give them to you and say congratulations to you and thank you so much for all the hard work that you have done so far and that you continue to do.
Thank you very much for the compliment.
Right. And so we're going to get into it. You have nurtured one of the greatest soca artists ever. All right. And I mean, coming up from a young child, starting off in Calypso and branching off to soca. I want to get into what life was like in your home in terms of having to balance being a mother, ensuring that the education part was done, and also encouraging and supporting the love for the culture and ensuring that the opportunities were, once they were available, that your son was able to, of course, maximize those opportunities. How were you able to balance that? Plus being a mother and a wife, how were you able to balance all of that?
Well, luckily for me, my husband, Monty, was also instrumental in that nurturing. We have just one more son, so that we were able to spend enough time with both. And also, since Monty and I were teachers, education was very important in that development of our kids. So more or less, it was easy. We had two kids who were 2 years apart. So it wasn't that difficult. And as I said, being a teacher, you know how to deal with things like this. And I suppose to my background, my mother was working and she had 2 kids and we survived. And I think that whole background into where you came from is what kind of gave us that impetus to do the same and to be successful at what we do.
Right. And, being in the spotlight for all of these years, how do you remain, yes, in the spotlight, in the background, but still in the spotlight? How did you remain grounded and ensure that, listen, though we are climbing, because I know it took some time to get to where you are, you had to put in the work. How did you remain grounded throughout the years while all the demands were being, sent your way, sent your son's way, your family's way? How did you guys stay together as a family and remember, kind of kept the focus as to what is important at the end of the day?
I think the important thing here was that we came from humble beginnings. That's the first word, Monty and I. Monty was from Deep South and I was from Carnival. So that we lived a very simple life as young people. And we also knew that education was important and that hard work. And I think what also contributed, we were young adults during the time of Black Power. And the certain values that were being taught to us as a people, I think we took that and ran with it and remained grounded and remained committed, one, not only to ourselves and our family, but committed to our nation and to our culture.
Miss Montano, I just want to carry it back a little bit. I know that your son would have started performing at a very young age. Just tell us how you all came about to realize that Machel had this very special talent. At what age did you all realize he had this very special talent that you all could really develop and nurture?
Well, I observed this at the age of 5. Machel was 5. How this happened, we really lived in North at the time, Port of Spain. And then we moved to Siparia. And on moving to Siparia, we always believed in extracurricular activities. So I took my big son to Ashford Joseph Music School, and he was learning how to play the guitar. But then Ashford wanted him to play the guitar and sing at the same time. And he was 7, and he was finding it difficult to do the 2 things together. But then he incorporated his brother, who was 5. And strange enough, what Machel did at that time was they used to have cassettes at the time. Nothing else existed at the time but cassette tapes, and he would tape the singing that he was doing and his brother playing the guitar, and he would bring it for us to hear. So one day in one of those recordings, I said to my husband, but this child has a good voice, and then I took him to the same music teacher, Ashford Joseph, and that was in 1982 when he was 7. And then he started to sing Calypso and get into the competitions, and and he went to 12 and under, and then he went to the Junior Monarch, and then I realized, well, this child definitely has something that is special and that is natural, because we never taught him anything. Monty and I don't really have any musical background, but he just took it. So he was engineer, he was the artist, he was the host, because they will put on that show Antique. And they ran the whole show, and Machel recorded it and did everything. Eventually, he became an engineer and producer by profession, which he studied abroad. And one thing just led to the next.
That's absolutely amazing. And having been on the entire journey, I'm sure you have so many stories that you can tell, so many experiences, bringing up a young child star and now seeing your son dominating soca, not just in Trinidad and Tobago where he's from, but seeing that he's making soca so attractive across the globe. The man has gone to India, Africa, different continents, and ensuring that the culture and soca remains relevant. More than that, seeing that he is also encouraging and inspiring others to keep the art form alive. And so you have been there for that entire thing. What I admire about you, Mrs. Montano, is you could have written a story about your experiences. You could have written a book about the mother of. But this book that we're celebrating today, you so humbly wrote it about your son. The book is entitled The King of Soca. You decided to write this about your child, not about yourself and your experiences. And I must honor you for that, of course, for giving that kind of respect to the art form and to the artist. Tell us a little bit about the idea behind writing a book about the King of Soca.
Well, first, that book is an adaptation of my thesis. I graduated in 2018 in my Master's of Philosophy in Cultural Studies. And what I did was the making of Monk Monty, which was really a Machel. And but that book was very academic. The thesis, was very academic, and I wanted to share it with the person on the street, with the young entertainers, with young people, with people who are striving to do their best, but who don't have an idea how to go about it. So I said that in that form, I couldn't present it because I couldn't put the pictures and the stories and the color that I wanted to bring to that book. So I decided, okay, I'm going to write a book. And then when we had the pandemic, the opportunity came. And I did that 2020 to 2022. I took the time to write the book. But there's Mr. Ainsley King. Hello, Mr. King. I'm seeing Mr. King. As Mr. King came on, I also wanted to say, I know you're saying about soca, but I also wanted to start in Calypso. He went to soca and then he went back to Calypso. So if you notice that in 2024, Machel made a re-entry into the Calypso arena, and he did so successfully. And what I see coming out of that is a lot of young people this year going into Calypso, and I think that is a great done for our culture. But that book, again, getting back to the book, I think that young people, even the seasoned artists, could look at it. It covers four decades of a journey that was not a straight road at all. Because I looked at it, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I told it as it was, so that people can really, really tune into it and see what really takes place, especially when you work hard, sacrifice, and you contribute to your culture.
And that's leading to my next question. I was actually going to be talking about is 4 decades being in the industry, and of course it would not come without its challenges. I'm certain that there were a lot of things that you had to struggle through to get to where you are now, and even as you continue. When I say you, I mean the entity which is Monty. You know, the whole village that came together to create Machel Montano, and I know it wasn't without issues, struggles, challenges getting there. How did you identify the challenges, and how did you identify the ways to overcome the challenges to remain relevant?
Well, one of the things I learned as a child is that if you are faced with something, as long as you can do something about it, then do it. So that when people talk about obstacles and challenges, I have never taken it like that. And I brought up my children the same way. So therefore, that if we are faced with something, we work together as a group, as a family, as an organization, and we get to the root of it and we come up with a solution. And one of the values that we taught our kids and even the young ones that we influence is resilience. Never feel that you must succeed at everything. All you have to do is, once you are done, you look for a way to make sure that you get out of that. And we have done so successfully because we have had a very, very strong support system, so that our kids and the kids that work around us, they didn't have to look far. We were always right there. So that I think that some people who don't succeed, they don't have that support system. So we were able always, if I can't do it, then we would have somebody around who can help. And I think we sort of did that through, again, those values of hard work, of sacrifice, of sharing, of loving your own, you know, and that I'm telling you, your input equals your output. So that what you put in is what you will get out, you know, and we just work and work hard, and then we reap the success. And I think this is how I never really thought of anything as a problem. If I'm faced with something, bam, you could bet on me to jump right into action. And I think that our whole organization is like that.
Mrs. Montano, now we spoke about the 4 decades of success. And we know that throughout the decades, Mr. Montano would have really pushed and innovated soca and drive soca forward and a lot of the times. Just speak from the perspective of the organization in terms of driving soca forward. Was that always the ethos of the organization, or was it something that you all took as it came along?
Well, one of Machel's vision was always to give the best of himself and to take soca music to the corners of the globe. And to do that, he wanted to collaborate with people and work and be innovative. And he has continued that over the years. And if you look at his trend, it is always to collaborate with people, work with people, assist people, and always, like he would not do anything by himself, but work towards achieving something for the better of the nation with the aim and drive to take it to the corners of the globe. So he believed in things like unity. He believed in things like, as I said, working together and trying. Everything he does, he tries to bring it not just to home, but send it out to the world. So I think that living by that vision is what drives us, that being your best self and then taking soca to the corners of the globe. And I think he has succeeded.
And, you know, I just want to piggyback off of what you said. When you look at some of the collaborations that he did with different artists who sing different genres of music, introducing soca into different genres, kind of creating a hybrid genre, but ensuring that soca also got its place. We saw that happening with some of the collaborations he did. So I can see what you're saying there, ensuring that soca gets to every corner of the earth. You know, I wish we had more time to continue our conversation this morning. But before we go, I want to know what is next for Lady Montano. What is next for you?
Lady Montano. Well, maybe I might do my memoirs, but what I'm doing now is I'm preparing for succession and for when I transition, that everything is in place. So recently, I have also collected 4 decades of Machel's archive where I kept almost everything over the 4 decades. We have the diaper, we have all the costumes, we have all the songs, all the music, all the certificates, everything. And just last week, we had the launch of the inscription of Machel's archive, which was inscribed by UNESCO. And it is there where, at our office in Port of Spain, where people could call in, make an appointment, and view and share and maybe research things on Machel for 4 decades, so that they could look at things like pictures, they could look at the lyrics, they could look at music, they could look at videos, they could look at the movies, they could look at anything that they are interested in with Machel's career will be found in that archive, and it's available now for the public to access. So these are the things I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure that when I move on, that everything is in place and I don't leave it, to just go to waste or not serve the purpose that it was intended to serve.
That's right. And I must commend you for that, because sometimes we create a legacy and then it just ends when we end. So I like the fact that you're thinking about how do I preserve this and ensure that generations after can, celebrate it as well, can be educated by it, can understand it, and also benefit from it. That's right. So many congratulations to you. Thank you so much, as I mentioned earlier, for all the work that you put in. Thank you so much for the work that you continue to do, and thank you for your vision as you continue to support the art form, as you continue to support soca, as you continue to support the greatest legend of Trinidad and Tobago where soca is concerned. We thank you so very much. We wish you the very best, and can't wait to get my hands on your book to read and to see, your vision coming alive on pages. King of Soca. I can't wait to go through it, and I feel as if the culture will just pop out at me when I open the book, I'm waiting to get that type of experience as well. Right? Thank you so much, and all the best to you as well. All right.
Thank you very much. Before we go, you can send me a number and a place where I could send you a copy.
Certainly. Thank you so much.
An autographed copy.
I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been speaking with Elizabeth Lady Montano, the mother of Machel Montano, and can I say the mother of soca, the soca that we've enjoyed for the past 40 years and more here in Trinidad and Tobago, bringing up one of our very young soca artists from Calypso to soca. Akinlabi, what are some of your memorable moments with Machel? What was your induction with Machel Montano? I
think for me, one of the things I remember most about Machel is when he sang with Shaggy. Right. In the 90s, the collaborations that he did in the late 90s, starting to really innovate soca in a way that most people never heard of it before, And I think that's when I really started to pay attention to Machel, because I was a young boy, a little boy back in the early 90s. But I really started to pay attention to Machel Montano and soca music on a whole because of the kind of collaborations that he was doing coming into the new millennium.
For me, I mean, that is very, very, the fact that you captured that at that time of your age, for me is actually the very beginning and then the middle. The very beginning when he came out with They Say I'm Too Young to Soca, I don't know why that did something for me as a little child growing up. I just don't understand even till now, but it's still till now I still feel connected to that They Say I'm Too Young to Soca. And then I remember when I was living in the UK, working for an events company, and Machel took the stage at the Notting Hill Carnival, and his band, I mean, it was taking a while for the vibes to build. And one of his members was saying, I find the crowd. And Machel was like, we don't do that. Well, he didn't say the words, we don't do that. He just said, took the mic, came to the front, and the crowd was just, so he has that command of how to get the crowd moving without saying, lift your hand, wave your flag, without doing that, just his presence and what he brings to the stage. For me, I was in awe, and I'm trying to figure out how do I do that in general? How do our other artists artists do that. In any field, not just in soca or in entertainment, how do you get your crowd, your audience to be in awe when you take the stage? And Machel has that magic to him. And I wish other entertainers would, kind of learn. I hope that could be preserved and that could be handed down generation by generation, so we could get that kind of magic as well. Because we're wonderful people, we have our own magic. But if you could connect with somebody else's, I think it's absolutely amazing.
But I think those insights might be in the book as well. So if persons want that kind of insight, they could go and purchase the book and learn something.
That's right. Well, Akilabi, this is where we have to end the morning show. But guys, we have to remind you, 7 p.m. tonight, it's happening at Parade Grounds there in Bacalet. Yes. What am I talking about, Akilabi? Interdepartment. That's right. And we already know who you're backing. We know that you two might be backing somebody else. And we saw all the comments coming in on our Facebook live stream. And we thank you so much for the Green Army. We thank you for the white people. We thank you for, I think I saw Health Posse coming in as well. So, we look forward to see what is happening there tonight. And we do hope that you buy a ticket. If you don't have it yet, you better run quick, because I'm not sure if there's any left. It's going to be an amazing time. So do come out and support your crew, support your posse. It's happening tonight, 7 p.m. Parade Grounds, and we're bringing it to you live right here at Tobago Updates Television. This is where we end the morning show, but it's not where we end our programming. We head on over to GMT. That is Good Morning Tobago, and we do hope you could stay with us. And as you do, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Morning Tobago Updates Television, your exclusive gateway to Tobago, broadcasting the beauty of this island paradise to the world.
Today we had our area representative, Mr. Sonny Craig, reading to our students, the infant department in particular. And we were elated to have him. The children were really excited to have someone from outside coming inside to read to them. So they paid attention, they listened attentively, and the rest is just history for them.
We are at the St. Patrick Anglican School, nestled on the hilltop right at the St. Patrick Anglican Church in Mount Pleasant. And I was invited here to read for the children and to see if I could spark that interest in them. We read today about a young man named Max and his grandmother and the experiences they had in the greenhouse in the garden. And I plan to come back to do another part to the reading where Max and his grandmother goes to join the youth club and to interact with other young people. Positive stuff, simple stuff. I learned something today I never knew before, that a squirrel's front teeth never stops growing. That's why they're always gnawing on something, always chewing on something. How did I get that? I read it. So the knowledge is power. And from books, there's a lot of knowledge we could acquire.
This is bedtime storytelling. Yes, it's still lit outside, but we have children in their pajamas, and they have the blankets, and we're having games. And it is to celebrate World Read Aloud Day.
This library is mind-blowing. The staff, very pleasant, very creative, very willing, nurturing. The children love them. So I'm happy that they did something for Read Aloud Day. I usually look forward to the annual pajamas Read Aloud. And the setting is lovely, and the local author and encouraging Miss Spencer to come and read aloud and talk about why reading is important is great. So I'm glad that they embraced it and they actually facilitated it.
My name is Felicia Spencer, and I am a teacher of 25 years. I'm the author of Finding My Baby Doll. The book was all about a young lady who is entering Standard 1, and she was very nervous about doing that, finding new friends, and how she got to overcome those difficulties in that Standard 1 first day. My book is available online on Amazon, and you can pre-order from me. The number is 737-3284.
Tobago Library Services is all about bringing learning and fun and interaction and events to our local public. So we invite you to come to the library. We are open Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8:30 to 2 p.m. So we can't wait to see you at our libraries.
That was a production of the Department of Information, Office of the Chief Secretary, Tobago House of Assembly.
Tobago updates. Good morning, Tobago. Let's go. It's a brand new morning. Rise up to a brand new dawning. As the passion start to rise, the energy fill the skies. I say thanks for favor to wake up and hear me neighbor. 60,000 people strong, and the vibes is never wrong. We are beauty, we are power. We are people in the sun. We are beaches, we are rivers. We are melanated ones. We special and there is no denying. Tobago is number one. I am you and you are me. Together we stronger. Good morning, Tobago. Good morning, Tobago. Good morning, Tobago.
Good morning, and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. I am your host, Chanel Felix, and you know whenever you see me sitting here, it's because we're about to have those conversations that you want to have while I ask those questions that you want asked. But this morning, before we get into our interesting conversations, let's have our news in 90 seconds. The chairman of the Tobago Mass Band Leaders Association, Diane Macrimon, highlighted that the registration deadline for Carnival mass bands has been extended to February 24th. Carnival themed No Place Like Home takes place on March the 3rd to 4th. Initially set for February 17th, the deadline was revised as many band leaders continue to register. So far, 20 junior bands, including 5 large, have signed up, along with 6 senior bands and 7 for Juve. Despite some band leaders opting out due to the lack of a Senior Band of the Year competition, registration remains active until Monday. Additionally, Public Utilities Minister Marvin Gonzalez announced that a South Trinidad contractor has been charged with a water racket in Mon Diablo, where residents were forced to buy truck-borne water. A police investigation is also underway into a similar scheme allegedly involving Sandy Grande Council's staff and WASA employees. Gonzalez claims officials deliberately disrupted water supply to profit from truck services. The TTPS Anti-Corruption Unit is investigating. Sandy Grande Corporation Chairman Kenwin Phillip welcomed the probe. Meanwhile, Gonzalez confirmed a new water treatment plant in Guanopo, North Oropouche, will benefit thousands of residents. And finally, Anthony Squeezy Rankin won the 2025 Young Kings competition at Queen's Park, Savannah, joining legends like David Rudder and Crow. Performing in a white suit with dancers, he impressed judges with his Calypso justice, despite being called out by competitors Kyle Cowie, he added a new verse on parental responsibility, earning crowd approval. Justice is a Calypso Monarch front-runner. LeFleur, also reigning freestyle champion, remains focused on delivering strong performances. Cowie placed second, Mohammed Mowaki third, while veteran Donrick Master Funny Williamson was honored for his contributions to Calypso. And that was on news in 90 seconds. Now we're going to take a quick break right here and we'll be back with much more right after this. See you soon.
It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawning. As the passion start to rise, the energy fill the skies.
Greetings everyone, I am Miss Kersha Kent, the reigning Miss Women Afro Queen 2023. Come along on this journey to see who will be crowned Miss Women Afro Queen 2025.
9 delegates are set to compete for the coveted title of Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025.
My name is Naomi Ramasa. Standing before you, I am Kalia Denum. I stand before you as Miss Jada Covington.
This highly anticipated pageant will be held on Wednesday, February 26th at the Sid Gray Complex.
I am Kershal Pierre. I am Julissa Sandy. I am Miss Kaisha Joseph.
One of these 9 gems will win my crown.
These talented women will be vying for the crown, showcasing their beauty, intelligence, and cultural pride.
Salam. I am Shanicia Walker. Hi everyone. I am the multi-talented Kian Jerry. It is an pleasant day to all. I am Kairis Imari Manswell.
Come join me to crown the new Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025 at Singway Complex, the 26th of February. Save the date and don't be late.
This promises to be an exciting event celebrating the rich heritage and vibrant spirit of Tobago. See you there. Get ready, Tobago! The Tobago Standards Showroom Warehouse Sale is on February 21st and 22nd only. From 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. we are slashing prices on everything. That's right, up to 75% off furniture, appliances, electronics, you name it. It's on sale. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. Tobago Standards. Nobody beats us on price. See you there.
So guys, there are some new developments in housing in Tobago. So it's goat racing time. This is 116, the show that keeps you in the know with all things Tobago House of Assembly. Each week, 116 delivers a fun and engaging overview of the latest developments, achievements, activities, and events of our dynamic assembly. So join me. Let's dive into the Tobago House of Assembly's Week in Review right here on 116.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Tobago Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Morning and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. This morning we are talking to our Tobago Calypso contenders, and this morning I'm first chatting with Mr. Contestant Cupid. I want to say good morning to you, Contestant, and welcome.
Hi, good morning, good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you with me this morning, but I am not hearing you very well. I'm not sure why.
I just want to discuss this audio. It was my AirPods.
Yes, so this morning we are going to be chatting with a number of our Tobago Calypso contenders. And first up, we are chatting with Mr. Contestant Cupid. After that, we'll be chatting with Sharon Phillips. And we are talking about that National Calypso Monarch. And we are talking about Tobago's role, the development of Tobago artists, and so much more. So while I allow Mr. Cupid to get his audio set up, we are going to take a really quick break right here, and we'll see you soon right after this.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a...
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Springs. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
And welcome back. Now we are ready to have a conversation with Mr. Cupid. Welcome back.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Now, you are no stranger to the national stage, and this year you are up there at the National Calypso Monarch. Tell us, what does that mean for you personally, and what do you plan to bring to the competition?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here again. It's going to be my fourth consecutive time in Skinner Park. It means a lot to me because I've been working really hard. And, I think I'm reaching to that stage where I want to be a household name, not just in Trinidad, but in Trinidad and Tobago when it comes to Calypso and the world. This year, I'm looking to really, really put, as I say, keep my foot on the neck. I really want to make it to the March Gras this year. So come Saturday, I'll be definitely giving my best I'll be leaving it all on the stage, you know, in the event to grant the favor of the judges or gain the favor of the judges.
Understood. And now you have done this before, as you indicated, you've done it 3 times before.
Yes.
What do you think you're bringing this time around that you would have learned from those experiences in the past?
Well, definitely this time around, I'm bringing all the experience, all the pros and cons I would have learned from each year I was there. So even like yesterday, I was just going through all the clips where I saw, okay, control my emotions in certain parts and how to not let the moment get the better of me in terms of, you know, you see the people enjoying the song and you let the emotion get better of you and you know. That is first and foremost. So remain calm. I'm going to execute, deliver, and you know, Skinner Park is now someplace I want to call home. You know, and as my song says, you know, I've been knocking on that door consistently, and I think they should open it this year. And when I say this year, I mean open that door, and I should make it to the March Gras. That's my aim.
And your success in this competition, not that you're a newbie, but what does that mean when you look at where Tobago artists stand on national stages in national competitions?
You know, it means so much to me, especially coming from Tobago, because we often hear the cry that Tobago artists don't get their fair share. And, you know, to some extent, that has a lot of truth in it. So, you know, it's about me representing Tobago to the best of my ability and showing that, you know, there are persons maybe even better than me or like me, or there's so much talent in Tobago and we have so much to offer, you know, we just want our fair share. You know, our fair share, and it means so much to me to just go and represent Tobago as well, along with my other Tobagonians, the 4 other Tobagonians who will be gracing the stage on Saturday. You know, let's go and represent the island well for all the Tobago Calypsonians.
And what has preparation been looking like for you? For many artists, we hear them saying that the actual performance is just one part of what preparation looks like. Actually, doing the rendition over and over is only one aspect, only one element of preparing. What has preparation looked like for you?
Well, for me, preparation, I date my preparation back to the Tobago Monarch. You know, I would have placed 9th out of 10th, which is second to last. And look at that. And I was like, okay, there's more work to be done, you know. So preparation started since October Carnival for me. I've been consistent with it, working tirelessly on, you know, my diction, my vocals. And, you know, as we get closer to it, the actual production, putting it together, what is the right production I want to put on that stage? What memory do I want to leave with the viewers and the listeners on that day or night, whatever time I perform? And is giving that memory performance that could say, yeah, boy, see that boy from Tobago, you see that Cupid boy, you know what I mean? So it's been hard preparation, day and night in terms of rehearsing. Even though I know the song, when you get on stage, your mind could go blank. So it's about knowing that song like your name, where your mind could go blank and it just rolls off your tongue. So it's hard work preparation. I've been rehearsing day and night. Every moment I get, that's all I sing, all I play my vehicle, you know, just to be in that zone. And with the help of my full team, you know, we're just tweaking a little bit to just make sure that it all comes together on Saturday.
Understood. And how important is it for not just Tobagonians, but persons who know Castan Cupid and what he brings to the table to come out and show their support, and how can that support be given?
It's really important, you know, because certain calypsos don't get that airplay to be widely popular, but that doesn't mean that there aren't really good calypsos in Tobago and other Trinidadians as well. So it's about, you know, those who really know me or know the song, is to come out and support, even if you're not there physically, you know, that support online or even in spirit it's greatly appreciated and needed, because we need all hands on deck. This is not a one-man job, so to speak, or a one-woman job. This is for everyone, and you know, it's for the betterment of Calypso, especially in Tobago, to show that we could do this. We can rub shoulders with the best and even beat the best. So it's just, you know, we just want all the support as much as possible, whether it's for me, for Jaleese, for Nicole, for Alex, for Roslyn. You know, we just want, I hope I forget anybody. You know, we just want Sharon. Oh, how could I forget? For Sharon. You know, we just want all the support as a unit. Yes, we're competing against each other, but we represent an island that is so proud. And you know, I think they really appreciate what we do. And I know they will want to see us do well. So, you know, it's about supporting one another.
Understood. And as we round up our discussion this morning, tell us a bit about the rendition that you are offering this year.
So my rendition, it's entitled Here Again. I think it's self-explanatory, but for me, it's a personal song that I know that other Calypsonians could resonate and, you know, could really say, yeah, I have gained that experience. I could relate to this song. It's about me continuously knocking on this door and, you know, it just not opening, that kind of way. So it's about being motivated, keep motivated, keep trying, no matter how hard or the trials and tribulations you may go through. Because I could have said, look, they put me second to last in Tobago, I'm done with this. No, I'm here again, and I have a point to prove for more than one reason. So it's about going and being resilient and being the best that I can be for my friends, my family, my supporters, and for the entire Tobago, and of course, Trinidad and Tobago.
Excellent. And as we go off this morning, is there anything that you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I want to say that, you know, support, come out and support. If you can, come out and support, you know, hearing the song goes a long way, because we're not getting that play as we would like, you know, so people could familiarize themselves with the song. You know, a comment, a share, even talk to a friend, hey, you hear this song, you know, all that, as little as it may seem, it goes a long way. So we just want to, you know, keep all of us, and I say all of us, it's not just about me, all of us in your hopes and prayers, you know, and just give us best wishes out there, and hope that we get the job done, and hopefully all 5 of us could be in the March Gras. That would be a sight to see, you know. So we just want to just give us that love and support. That's all.
Excellent. And we want to thank you so much for your time this morning, Mr. Cupid. And we want to also say that we wish you all the best and hope that you find yourself being a part of the March Gras. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break right here, and we're going to be back right after this. See you soon.
It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawning. As the passion start to rise, the energy fill the skies.
Greetings, everyone. I am Miss Kersha Kent, the reigning Miss Women Afro Queen 2023. Come along on this journey to see who will be crowned Miss Women Afro Queen 2025.
9 delegates are set to compete for the coveted title of Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025.
My name is Naomi Ramasa. Standing before you, I am Kalia Denum. I stand before you as Miss Jada Covington.
This highly anticipated pageant will be held on Wednesday, February 26th at the Sid Gray Complex.
I am Kershal Pierre. I am Julissa Sandy. I am Miss Kaisha Joseph.
One of these 9 gems will win my crown.
These talented women will be vying for the crown, showcasing their beauty, intelligence, and cultural pride.
Salam. I am Shanicia Walker. Hi everyone. I am the multi-talented Kian Jerry.
It is an pleasant day to all.
I am Caris Imari Manswell.
Come join me to crown the new Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025 at Singway Complex, the 26th of February. Save the date and don't be late.
This promises to be an exciting event celebrating the rich heritage and vibrant spirit of Tobago. See you there. Get ready Tobago. The Tobago Standards Showroom Warehouse Sale. It's on February 21st and 22nd only. From 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. we are slashing prices on everything. That's right, up to 75% off. Furniture, appliances, electronics, you name it. It's on sale. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. Tobago Standards. Nobody beats us on price. See you there.
So guys, there are some new developments in housing in Tobago. So it's goat racing time. This is 116, the show that keeps you in the know with all things Tobago House of Assembly. Each week, 116 delivers a fun and engaging overview of the latest developments, achievements, activities, and events of our dynamic assembly. So join me. Let's dive into the Tobago House of Assembly's week in review right here on 116.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. Now we are in the full swing of Carnival 2025 here in Trinidad and Tobago is no different. So we just want to announce again to all stakeholders that for the Band Leaders Association that the deadline for registration for bands this year has been extended. Now you have until February the 24th, which is next Monday, to register your bands and be a part of the 2025 Carnival Parade of the Bands here in Tobago. Now there won't be a Senior Band of the Year title. However, the Kiddies Carnival and all the other band titles are still up for grabs, and you can still register your Juve band and any other carnival related bands that you may have been working on this year. And I want to encourage all carnival bands and associates to be a part of that celebration. Now guys, we already know that tonight kicks off things here in Tobago with the interdepartment celebration. Now all divisions and all sectors would be represented at the interdepartment personality and Calypso competition. So you are being encouraged, because it starts promptly at 7 p.m. to come out and support your friends, support your family, support your division, your department. Now, we are looking forward to being there, and the Tobago Updates team is going to be there, and we are going to be broadcasting live here on Tobago Updates. You could catch us live on Facebook as well as on YouTube tonight to get in on the action, just in case you won't be there physically. Now, guys, here in Tobago, we always do our best to celebrate and support our young persons, especially our young talent. We have a number of talented individuals and Calypsonians that are going to be demonstrated here tonight at the Interdepartment celebration. And this is your opportunity to come out and network with a number of your colleagues. So we are looking forward to you being a part of that enjoyable experience. Now, we have the police being represented, we have TN Tech being represented, we have all the divisions in the THA being represented, and that promises to be an extremely exciting time, right? And so we want to encourage you guys, whether or not you are able to be there physically, that you should definitely tune in to Tobago Updates and be a part of those celebrations, right? Now, we want to talk this morning about the Tobagonians being a part of the national Calypso competitions, but we also know that on Sunday, the Panorama Finals would be taking place at the Dwight York Stadium. So that is another event that we want to encourage you to come out and support our Tobago bands. In that finals, we have the Carib Dixieland Steel Orchestra, as well as Cats and Jammers. These are two performances that persons are looking forward to coming out and support, and people are having high hopes, high expectations for those two bands that are in the finals. Here on the island of Tobago, we are ready to come out, show out, and have a great time. And for those of you who might be traveling to Trinidad for the Carnival season, you are encouraged to purchase your boat tickets right in advance. Now, we know how things get if you want to take your vehicle down to Trinidad, or if you are just going to be traversing back and forth. Usually when it's post-Carnival and time to get back to Tobago, there's a bit of a congestion issue on the air and sea bridge. So you are encouraged, if you haven't already, to get those tickets and be safe while you are traveling and enjoying the Carnival season this year. Now, we have a video that introduces all of our interdepartment personalities, and we're going to give that to you right now. He's ready. We are going to show that video to you guys.
Would you like to rock it with me, baby? Would you like to jump it with me, honey?
Hey, this is the boy AMPLIA, representing the Division of Settlements. You don't know, this year in the Interdepartment, we're taking the first prize. So everybody, come out, wear your black, support the Bubs man, and you don't know.
My name is Darius Reed, aka Dr. Reed, and I represent CAST, and come the 20th of February, performance beats old talk, any day.
Ring, 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 who calling my phone? It's OCS time to sit on the throne. We coming in first, we blowing their mind. Oh, wait, hold on. It's Chief on the line.
Hello?
Yeah, Chief, it's your boy, the mighty Nancy here. I've just assumed office at Calypso headquarters, and I'm ready to represent Office of the Chief Sec. at Interdepartment 2025. We bad and we outside with OCS.
Yes, I am J1 Dos Santos Carrington, representing community development, youth development, and sport. We did it in 2024, and this year we're going for more at the Interdepartment Calypso competition. See you there.
Your mouth, go away. Mama, look them boo-boo there. I am Yvonne Duke Moses, proud to represent the Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment, and Sustainable Development. Yes, all the wall land plow, we have bulldozer. All the cassava come, we have hard banana.
20th of February, fire we coming rare steamy. So all them division far and long, better no fire taking the crown. So I hope that you are aware that fire service will be there on the 20th of February. My name is Yarel Phillips, better known as YP, and I'll be representing the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service in this year's Interdepartment competition. Come out.
My name is Anisha James, and I am proudly representing the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries, and Urban Development. Well, here now, you see this here? We take in everything. And like Rowley say, the money not sleeping out.
My name is Castle Campbell, and I represent the division that releases all your indoor feeds. Yes, it's we. We can change your mood from eating butter and rice to one day getting pay and say, I feel I could eat something nice. We are responsible for all your happiness in 57 days of January. Just want to make one bird call, and the eagle brings the money. Yes. I represent the Division of Finance, Trade, and the Economy. And I have one question for you. Who's your daddy?
Members, I come to represent the smallest of them all, Assembly Legislature. I am Kima McIntosh, and on February the 20th, 2025, we at the Assembly Legislature is coming with good spirits.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tracy Ann Duncan, aka Tracy D, and I will be representing the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service in the Interdepartment Calypso Competition 2025. When you come, don't look for we in blue. We're coming in red and we're going to be ready. And when it comes to competition, it's zero tolerance.
Well, Interdepartment time come again, and I come out here just to explain. They say we going and do a retro. We come out to give everyone a show. LTRH, that is we name, and you know we always on top we game. 20th of February, just come out and meet me. Santi Maniti.
Pass the people, can't pass the hit man.
Is it me? Or is it getting a little hot in here? Tobago, my name is Zari Kerr, and I will be representing the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. See you on the 20th of February.
It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawning. As the passion start to rise, the energy fill the skies.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Get ready, Tobago! The Tobago Standards Showroom Warehouse Sale is on February 21st and 22nd only. From 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. we are slashing prices on everything. That's right, up to 75% off furniture, appliances, electronics, you name it. It's on sale. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. Tobago Standards. Nobody beats us on price. See you there.
Greetings everyone, I am Miss Kersha Kent, the reigning Miss Women Afro Queen 2023. Come along on this journey to see who will be crowned Miss Women Afro Queen 2025.
9 delegates are set to compete for the coveted title of Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025.
My name is Naomi Ramasa. Standing before you, I am Kalia Zenum. I stand before you as Miss Jada Covington.
This highly anticipated pageant will be held on Wednesday, February 26th at the Sid Gray Complex.
I am Kershal Pierre. I am Julissa Sandy. I am Miss Kaisha Joseph.
One of these 9 gems will win my crown.
These talented women will be vying for the crown, showcasing their beauty, intelligence, and cultural pride.
Salam, I am Shanicia Walker. Hi everyone, I am the multi-talented Kian Jerry. It is an pleasant day to all. I am Kairis Imari Manswell.
Come join me to crown the new Miss Windward Afro Queen 2025 at Singway Complex, the 26th of February. Save the date and don't be late.
This promises to be an exciting event celebrating the rich heritage and vibrant spirit of Tobago. See you there.
So guys, there are some new developments in housing in Tobago. So it's goat racing time. This is 116, the show that keeps you in the know with all things Tobago House of Assembly. Each week, 116 delivers a fun and engaging overview of the latest developments, achievements, activities, and events of our dynamic assembly. So join me. Let's dive into the Tobago House of Assembly's Week in Review right here on 116.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. Guys, this morning we continue our discussions on all that's happening for Carnival 2025 here in Tobago. And as I indicated before the break, it's all about interdepartment that's happening tonight at the Dwight York Stadium. This morning we are chatting with one of our interdepartment personalities representing the TTPS. We are chatting with Mr. Karen Macmillan. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Chanel. Good morning, Tobago. How is everybody? Hope everything is fine.
We are doing well. Now, here in Tobago, you are no stranger to the entertainment space. But tonight, you've put yourself forward to move from behind a laptop, move from just being the MC at these events and actually being the personality at the interdepartment competition. Tell us about what would have prompted such a transition.
Funny story. So my colleagues would have asked me on several occasions to represent police. And I won the competition a couple times as a Calypsonian, but I never envisioned myself as being a personality and putting myself out there and having to strut my stuff, so to speak. Right? But they call, oh gosh, Maki, we're not getting nobody. And eventually, they had me in a spot where I was actually thinking about it, And I told them, if you could convince my wife, then I will go.
Right. So you needed to get approval from the boss.
Yeah, well, I'll say that, yeah. And strange enough, my wife said, yeah, go ahead, do it. I was real shocked. But as it turns out, my wife didn't understand what they were talking about. So she thought that I was going to represent as the Calypsonian and not the personality. So when she came home later that afternoon, and I told her, well, you decided, so we go in. She said, what do you mean? I said, well, I go in as the personality. She was like, oh my God, I didn't know what's that. I thought it was Calypso. Oh gosh, no, we had a prep, we had thing to do, thing. But long story short, here I am.
All right. And so what does preparation look like for you?
Preparation, well, is basically just getting your costume ready, bringing your ideas, whatever ideas you would have had, to life, So you would have had to meet up with mask designers and wire benders and stuff like that. persons who would know a lot about the culture, I'd shout out Christoph Alfred, big up yourself, my brother. And, you know, just bringing the whole theme / idea that we have to life, you know, just that fusion of the 1960s theme as well as whatever idea. I ain't letting no cats out the bag or nothing like that. But just to make that fusion and bring them to life.
How important is it for Tobagonians to come out and support regardless of who they're supporting, just being a part of this event?
Extremely important. Tobago, you need to come out. This will be a serious spectacle. This bunch here of personalities and Calypsonians are such a spirited bunch. They're very jovial and they have that energy and that vibe. So I know that whether you're supporting police, the tech, whoever you're supporting tonight, once you come out to the Dwight York Stadium, you're going to have yourself a hell of a time. It's going to be great. It's going to be a fantastic show. Shout out to Miss Camille Khan as well. She would have helped us with the introductions and how to carry yourselves on stage and stuff like that. She did an excellent job. And shout out to my team, my chaperones, Lenora, Kevin, Alana, the whole crew. Thanks, you guys. And today's the day. Let's go get it.
Right. And so how are you feeling in terms of your confidence level and your chances of winning the competition tonight?
Chances, boy. It will boil down to who brings it on the night. Yeah? Because like I said, it's a talented team of competitors. Everybody has their own unique style of bringing forward whatever they want to bring forward, but everybody has talent. So it is just a matter of how you represent yourself on the night, how well you bring across what you want to bring across, and how well it is received. So it is a toss-up, to be honest. It is a toss-up. Well, you know, confidence is not a problem for me. I have always been in the entertainment space. Everybody know Showtime Song Machine, 89.5. Everybody know me. I singing Calypsos in tents. Big up Magnificent Glow tent. And it is not a problem for me with respect to confidence. And I know that I would put my best foot forward. But it's just a matter of how well I'm received and how the judges see it on the night.
Excellent. And we want to congratulate you in advance for doing well in the competition and for putting yourself out there in a new way, as opposed to, you know, being a DJ, an MC, and a Calypsonian. And so we wish you nothing but the best.
Awesome.
And so all the best to you and your other colleagues at the TTPS. And we hope that you really receive the support that is needed to give you that energy to perform at your best tonight. Guys, we want to thank you so much for being a part of this morning's discussion. We want to thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments, and all that you have been doing to make Tobago Updates the #1 broadcaster right here on the island of Tobago. Again, I am Chanel Felix, and I want you to have a great day.
Would you like to rock it with me, baby? Would you like to jump it with me, honey?
Hey, this is the boy Andelia, representing the Division of Settlements. You don't know, this year in the Inter-Department, we're taking the first prize. So everybody, come out, wear your black, support the Boops man, and you don't know.
My name is Darius Reed, aka Dr. Reed, and I represent CAST, and come the 20th of February, performance beats old talk, any day.
Ring, 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 who calling my phone? It's OCS time to sit on the throne. We coming in first, we blowing their mind. Oh, wait, hold on. It's Chief on the line.
Hello?
Yeah, Chief, it's your boy, the mighty Nancy here. I've just assumed office at Calypso headquarters, and I'm ready to represent Office of the Chief Sec at Inter-Department 2025. We bad and we outside with OCS.
Yes, I am J-Bon Dos Santos Carrington, representing community development, youth development, and sport. We did it in 2024, and this year we're going for more at the Interdepartment Calypso competition. See you there.
Your mouth, go away. Mama, look them boo-boo there. I am Yvonne Duke Moses, proud to represent the Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment, and Sustainable Development. Yes, all the wall land plow, we have bulldozer. All the wall cassava, we have hard banana.
20th of February, fire we coming real steamy. So all them division far and long, better no fire taking the crown. So I hope that you are aware that fire service will be there on the 20th of February. My name is Yarel Phillips, better known as YP, and I'll be representing the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service in this year's Interdepartment competition. Come out.
My name is Anisha James, and I am proudly representing the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries, and Urban Development. Well, here now, you see this here? We take in everything. And like we always say, the money not sleeping out.
My name is Castle Campbell, and I represent the division that releases all your indoor feeds. Yes, it's we. We can change your mood from eating butter on rice to one day getting paid and say, I feel I could eat something nice. We are responsible for all your happiness in 57 days of January. Just want to make one bird call. And the eagle brings the money. Yes. I represent the Division of Finance, Trade, and the Economy. And I have one question for you. Who's your daddy?
Members, I come to represent the smallest of them all, Assembly Legislature. I am Kima McIntosh, and on February the 20th, 2025, we at the Assembly Legislature is coming with good spirits.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tracy Ann Duncan, aka Tracy D, and I will be representing the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service in the Interdepartment Calypso Competition 2025. When you come, don't look for we in blue. We're coming in red and we're going to be ready. And when it comes to competition, it's zero tolerance.
Department time come again, and I come out here just to explain. They say we going and do a retro. We come out to give everyone a show. Healthy and rich, that is we name, and you know we always on top we game. 20th of February, just come out and meet me, Santi Maniti.
Pass the people, can't pass the hit man.
Is it me, or is it getting a little hot in here. Tobago, my name is Zari Kerr, and I will be representing the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. See you on the 20th of February.